Okay, Assalamualaikum, sir. My name is Adzfa Hananie Binti Kerisim. I am a student of University Malaysia Sabah. I would like to interview you about cause and effect of migration to Malaysia. This interview is an assessment under oral communication skill subject. For starter, I would like to ask you 7 basic question for this assessment. What is your name, sir?
I am Kerisim.
Okay. How old are you?
I am 28.
What is your occupation?
I am a teacher.
Okay. And what are your hobbies?
My hobbies are reading books and doing gardening in free time.
Okay. Do you like traveling?
Yes, I do like traveling sometimes when I get free times and financial budget.
Okay. Okay. What do you think or like about Malaysia?
We live in beautiful country, in harmony, in peaceful country, and the people also very friendly. I do like it.
Okay. And the last question, how would you spend your free time?
When I have free time, I would like to spend my time with my family doing gardening, and if we have some other free time and financial budget, I would like to travel with my family.
Okay. Now we proceed to the topic question. First, sir, what do you think about migrations?
Migration is the movement from one place to another place in order to live, while human migration is movement of people from their home into another city, states or country to find work, shelter, and some other reasons.
Okay, alright, sir. Second, in your opinion, what do you think of migration in Malaysia?
In my opinion, migration in Malaysia is a good thing. Majority of the migration is due to economic opportunity, and it can help to increase our country as a developing country.
Okay, sir. Third question, what are the reasons for migration?
People migrate for many reasons. The reasons can be classified into economy, social, political, and environment issue. For example, in economic migration, people migrate to find a new job.
Okay. What are the advantages of migration?
The advantages of migration can help to reduce labor shortage and occupy vacant jobs in any government and private sector, which can help the sector to be fully operational. For example, when there is a new infrastructure such as hospitals, schools, and some other private or government agencies, people moves there to work for the agencies.
Okay, sir. What are the disadvantages of migration?
The obvious disadvantages of migration is one place can be overcrowded, and when that happens, it can create movement restriction for the people in that area. For example, when people comes out to go work, they can get stuck into the traffic, and some other disadvantages is the healthcare and education cost is also may increase.
Okay, what is the main cause of migration?
The most common cause of migration is employment opportunities. People migrate so they can improve their quality of life by getting new job.
Okay, what are the social effects of migration?
The social effects of immigration is the change of community composition in which different races live together in the same place. In terms of family, uh, there might be change in family composition, family separation, and also uh, old people abandonment.
Okay, during the recovery movement control order, how government control the migration in Malaysia?
During this RMCO, the government of Malaysia has opened limited immigration services by appointment only, and there are no passes for international tourists into Malaysia due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay, what are the negative impacts of migration?
The negative impacts of migration are having a large population in one area that will put too much pressure on natural resources, amenities, and services.
Okay, the last question, sir. There are also some people from other country migrate to Malaysia. Why are they choose Malaysia to migrate?
Some people choose Malaysia to migrate because it is a harmony and peaceful country. Although Malaysia is still a developing country, it still offer good salary for some workers, especially from Indonesia, Bangladesh, and Filipinas.
Okay, thank you for spending some time with me for this interview, and I appreciate your answer to succeed my assignment.
Okay, you're welcome, and I wish you good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, my name is Elnne Madatang. My metric number BA1911220. The reason of this video because I want to interview someone about my assessment 2 for complete my interview project in group 3 for subject UB00202 oral communication in English. Okay, before this interview starts, I would like to ask the basic question about yourself. The first question is, what is your name?
My name is Crystalline.
How old are you?
I am 17 years old and I am also a student.
Okay, the second question is, do you like traveling?
Yes, I like traveling. I can see many new things around the world.
Okay, the third question is, what do you think or love about Malaysia?
We live in a beautiful country. The people are also very friendly and lovely. I like it.
Oh, okay. And the last of basic question is, what do you most hope to visit and why?
I hope I can visit Kundasang Ranau again next time because the scenery is so amazing, especially when sunset.
Alright, I hope you also can visit the place for you traveling next time. Okay, now I want to ask about the topic question in my assessment too. The topic is about cause and effect of migration to Malaysia. Okay, the first question is, do you know what is migration means?
Migration is way to move from another place to another in order to live and work. Movement of place from their home to another city, state or country for a job, shelter or some another reason is called migration.
Okay, thank you for your response about means of migration. Okay, the second question is, In your opinion, what do you think of migration in Malaysia?
In my opinion, migration is a good thing. Majority of migration to Malaysia to do economic opportunities can help to increase our economy as a developing country.
Okay. Okay, the third topic question is, what are the reasons for migration?
People migrate for many different reasons. The reason can be classified as economic, social, political, and environment issue. For example, migration happen because moving to find work or follow a particular career path.
Okay. For you, is migration positive or negative?
I think migration can be both positive and negative. This is because a positive net migration rate indicates that there are more people entering than living in country when more immigrate from a country. The result is a negative net migration rate, meaning that more people are living that entering area.
Okay, thank you for your response about the migration can be positive or negative in our country. Okay, if you have experience about traveling, and what are the advantage of migration?
The advantage of migration can help to reduce any labor shortage. Migrants are more prepared to take on low-paid, low-skilled jobs and rich and more diverse culture.
If migration have advantage, do you have info about what are the disadvantage of migration?
The disadvantages of migration are increased cost of service such as health care and education. It also can be overcrowding in one place.
Okay. What are the negative impact of migration?
The negative impact of migration of living population one place will put too much pressure of natural resource and needs and service.
Okay, and what the positive impact of migration?
The positive impact of migration are migration of skilled work leading to great economic growth of the region and improving the quality of life of people.
Okay, nice. Okay, the last question is, there are also some people from other country migrate to Malaysia, and why they choose Malaysia for migrate?
Some people choose Malaysia to migrate because it is a harmony and peaceful country. Although Malaysia is developing country, is still offer good salary for the work. People from Indonesia, Bangladesh, and Philippines are the most migrate to Malaysia.
Okay, thank you for your response about people from other country migrate to Malaysia. Alright, thank you for your response about my assessment too. The question about cause and effect of migration to Malaysia. And I'm sorry to take your time for answer my question about this assessment. Alright, bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Sherrena Dominic. Today I'm going to interview about causes and effects of immigration to Malaysia. For this interview project, I'm going to interview my sister Sherrena Dominic. She is 22 years old this year. We're going to start this interview by I'm asking about basic question. Question number 1 is, what is your hobby?
My hobbies are singing, reading, and playing video games.
Okay. Question number 2, Do you like traveling?
Yes, I am.
Question number 3. Do you prefer to travel solo or with someone else? Why?
Prefer to travel alone because I have someone to talk to and enjoy doing activity together.
Question number 4. What do you think or love about Malaysia?
For me, Malaysia is a democratic country where many people with different races, beliefs, and backgrounds live together and united as one. Malaysia also has many beautiful places to visit. For example, in Sabah, there are many beautiful islands such as Sipadan Island and Manukan Island. There is also Mount Kinabalu that we can climb.
Question number 5. Where do you most hope to visit? Why?
I wish to visit Korea and Japan because I want to experience the four seasons.
Question number 6. How would you spend your free time?
I will spend my free time by playing video games and surfing the internet.
Question number 7. What is your favorite food?
I like to eat nasi kapau and KFC.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you about the topic question of this interview. Question number 1 is, do you know what is immigration means?
Immigration is a way to move from one place to another in order to live. There are two types of migration, which are immigration and emigration. Immigration is means by someone from other country went to our country. For example, from Australia to Malaysia. While emigration is means by from Malaysia we goes out to another country.
Question number 2 is, what are the reasons for immigration?
Reason for migration is due to employment opportunity and to improve quality of life.
Question number 3 is, what are the advantages of immigration?
The advantage of migrations are we can experience live in a new environment. For example, when we go to Europe country, we can experience the four seasons, which are autumn, spring, summer, and winter. Other than that, we also can meet with new peoples and we can learn about new culture and language. And the third one is we can get better work and living.
Question number 4 is, what are the disadvantages of migration?
The disadvantage of migration are the cost of living will be increased, for example, for education and also healthcare. There will be also overcrowded where there will be increasing of number of people in that country.
Question number 5 is, what are the social effects of migration?
The social effect of migration are quality of life will be improved. Then we can meet with new peoples and adapt to new environments. Then we can learn about new cultures and language. For example, when we migrate to Malaysia, we can learn to eat by using our hand, and also we can learn many language such as Bidayus language and Kadazan Dusun language.
Question number 6 is, there are some people from other countries migrate to Malaysia. Why are they choose Malaysia for migrate?
They choose Malaysia to migrate because Malaysia is affordable. The price are reasonable for healthcare, education, and also groceries. Malaysia is also safe because less crime occur. Other than that, Malaysia is also a beautiful country because there are many places that they visit and they can stay and live.
Question number 7 is, during this RMCO, how government control the migration in Malaysia?
From what I know, immigration is only open to a particular services. Foreigner under the category of diplomats and embassy staff and their dependents are allowed to enter Malaysia. But application must be done by their respective mission in Kuala Lumpur and approval must be obtained from the Protocol Department, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Malaysia prior entering Malaysia. All foreigners entering Malaysia will have to undergo home quarantine at the address registered with Ministry of Health of Malaysia, while emigration is not allowed for now.
Question number 8, what are the risks of migration?
The risks of migration are: we are exposed to danger, for example, physical violence, exploitation, abduction, and also murder. We also exposed to many diseases such as dengue fever and leprosy. We are also starving because we have no money or lack of financial income.
Question number 9 is, in your opinion, what do you think of immigration in Malaysia?
It is occur because of economic opportunity, but it helps increase out Malaysia economic as a developing country. Other than that, rate of birth also increase because of non-Malaysian married to Malaysian. And the last one is the vulnerability of getting disease are high. For example, disease such as dengue fever and leprosy.
Question number 10 is, and the last question is immigration positive or negative?
I think it can be both. The positive things is it indicates that Malaysia is a safe and trusted country where they can live and stay. But the negative things is exploitation occur because we can see that many people who are non-Malaysian, for example the Bangladesh people, are dominating the business field while the Indonesians are dominating the construction field.
That's all for this interview. Thank you for your participating.
You are welcome.
Hello, I'm Juanis. Thank you for your time. What is your name?
My name is Michelle.
How old are you?
I'm 21 this year.
What is your occupation?
I'm a student in UITM KK.
How would you spend your free time?
I like to read magazine, like searching internet. I'm on Facebook also. Yeah.
Do you like traveling?
Yes, I do.
Do you prefer travel solo or with someone else?
I would prefer travel with someone so I can spend my time with her, like my bestie. I like to spend my time with my bestie, taking picture each other. Yep.
Where do you most hope to visit?
I would like to visit Germany because Germany is the best country ever. I think Germany is great and yeah, it's really nice.
Do you know what is migration means?
For me, migration is the way a movement, like from place, move to another place.
In your opinion, what do you think of migration in Malaysia?
In my opinion, immigration in Malaysia is really good. It helps increase our economy as a developing country.
What are the reasons for the migration?
I think there are so many reasons for what migration. Migration in Malaysia is like classified for economy, social, and politics. For example, in economics, like workers from another country come to Malaysia and they got a work here.
What are the social effects of migration?
For me, the social effect for migration is we as a people migrate to and move to another place. We separate our family and then we separate with our parents and abandon our place.
What are the negative impacts of migration?
For me, the negative impact for migration in Malaysia is having a large population, and then they also put much pressure for our resource, like our nature resource. Yeah.
What are the positive impacts of migration?
Okay, for me, the positive impact for migration is like people from another country come to our country. For example, like a doctor from India, their work skill, we can get from them and then teach us and improve our skill to more efficient and in a good way.
What is the main causes of migration?
Okay, for me, the main causes of migration in Malaysia is due to work opportunities. Like people from other country move to Malaysia, like they want to get a job, a new job for their family and start a new life. Yeah, so that's my opinion about that.
What are the advantages of migration?
For me, migration is really good, especially in Sabah. There are helps reduce labor shortage, especially in construction, and then they are also ready, paid for low price.
There are some people from other countries migrate to Malaysia. Why are they choose Malaysia for migrate?
For me, they choose Malaysia for migrate is like, Malaysia is very independent country. It's really peaceful and it's harmony. And although Malaysia is developing country, but they still offer workers from other country a good salary. And some of them are mostly people from other country like Bangladesh, Indonesia, Philippines come to Malaysia and get a work here.
During this RMCO, how government control the migration in Malaysia?
So as we can see, all the airports in Malaysia, they extend all the flights from Malaysia to another country, and they also open limited flights for business opportunities. And that's all.
Okay, thank you for your information. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Today, I will interview my friends. I have a question. The first, what's your name?
My name is Su Haotian.
How old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
What's your occupation?
I am a student.
Do you prefer to travel solo or with someone else?
With someone else, because I can share my happiness.
What are your hobbies?
My hobby is drawing.
Okay. What do you think or love about Malaysia?
Malaysia, I love Malaysia because because of the hot weather and the people are friendly.
Where do you most hope to visit? Why?
I want to visit the Kinabalu mountain because I hear that the mountain is very beautiful.
How would you spend on your spare time?
I always watch movies or play video games.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is hot pot.
Next, I will ask you some questions around migration. First one, do you know what is migration means?
A change of residence.
In your opinion, what do you think of migration in Malaysia?
I think it is very good. As far as I know, people from other countries with the second home project launched by Malaysia. Many countries people can move to here, such as Indonesia, Philippines, South Korea, and China.
What are the reasons for migration?
In my opinion, one, living environment. Malaysia is has a hot weather, and two, for social reasons, people from other countries can enjoy good treatment, and the house price in Malaysia is very cheap. Three, economic reasons in order to make money.
Is migration positive or negative?
I think both of them, but positive is more because the government will not abundantly allow migration as long as it's under the correct relations. It will definitely beneficial.
What are the advantages of migration?
For individuals, it can provide a better living environment and enjoy different social conversations. For the country, it can have more talents to create wealth.
What are the disadvantages of migration?
It is also possible to cause the invasion.
What is the main cause of migration?
Employment opportunities is the most common reason, and children's education, I think, is also a reason.
What are the social effects of migration?
Staying away from your relatives and friends, and not understand the social policies may also violate the law.
What are the risks of migration?
I think that after immigration, it is very likely that you will not be able to join the new society, and then the original country will not accept you again. It may also cause economic loss.
During the MCO, how government control the migration in Malaysia?
The government of Malaysia is open limited and didn't allow international visitors.
What are the negative impacts of migration?
Putting huge pressure on medical and other industries. It will also affect the environment, and the country's culture may also be affected.
What are the positive impacts of migration?
I think it leads to a great economic growth of the region and improving the quality of life of the people.
There are also some people from other countries migrate to Malaysia. Why are they choose Malaysia for migrate?
Transportation in Malaysia is very low. Many people come here want to live better, and the pressure will be much less.